Hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today is our episode 164. Let's talk about have you launched? And by the way, today is almost like in the early middle of the summer, right? Super hot in New York City. I don't know where you are located. I hope you are experiencing a cool summer. But today I'm very appreciated that our AC people just came here and fixed some issues, and now AC is working. A whole house where AC, we need that. And so where I'm a little bit sweating, and I'm thinking about today how we launched. And this morning, actually, I helped our team, like our business partner, to relaunch her business. And when you talk about like a launch, I did not put like a subject there. What do you mean like a launch, right? You may ask, Spring, what are you talking about the launch? Launch could be either your business, your entrepreneurship, or your brand, your project, your product, your program. You just name it, right? Whatever you plan in your mind or in your desire that you feel like you are, if you feel like you are meant for more than what you are doing now. And if either you like, if you have a face like us, you feel like a call, like a bigger call or bigger purpose, that you are prepared for things like what much more than what you're doing. Or like if you are like many in our entrepreneurship group, like people are entrepreneurs, right? You may already launch your entrepreneurship already for some time. I know some of our members already being in entrepreneurship for dozens of years. But here I want to ask you today, because it's our Momentum Monday, have you launched really your evergreen business, or like a program or your brand, right? Here I would like more say it's like a movement. And why I'm talking about this topic today is like recently I had quite a few inspirations. One thing, including my business, my partner's business, and also for example, recently I just helped my daughter launch her project. So I'm thinking, doesn't matter how old you are or whatever you are doing, it do not necessarily need to be, let's say, in your 20s or 30s, or maybe like even more mature. People think, oh, in 40s, right? Maybe they have more experience, they know what they want to do. And from statistics, they may say, oh, in your later senior year, if you launch something, it's more mature. I would say don't wait. If you feel some like a urge from inside, from like a call from inside, like you need to do something bigger, and I would encourage you to explore that, really explore that, and don't wait. We witness so many like entrepreneurs, they've been waiting and waiting, could not make their decision. And especially in my business, I have both coaching business and also finance business. I've witnessed so many people, either in coaching or like when I coach other people, right, or in the finance business. So many people are hesitating. Like I actually say, do launching as, I would say, now is the best time, no matter how old you are. Of course, like a younger, better, right? But today is always better than tomorrow. Don't wait till like, oh, I need this, I need that, all the resources to be ready, or I need to consider this and that. I just feel like more like people more mature they become, and I would say biologically age, right? More mature they are, the more concerns they are, the more like burdens they have, more baggages they are carrying on. So actually, it's not very good, because I've witnessed so many people. Why they take so long time to make a decision, right? Number one, today I want to talk is really like make a decision. All my mentors would say, 90% of success, 90% is really from people's mindset. Initially, most people do not believe in that, but after witness so many cases, and also being in the coaching entrepreneurship for 15 years, I really would prove that that's totally correct. So many people, if they have not, let's say, if they have not passed that decision making, that kind of a thread, right? And many people will take years to really get to do something, even though they say, oh, like this sounds like easy, right? Or they want to do it, but they could not make a decision. Then they hesitate. They do not really make that kind of a breakthrough. And then it's just like lukewarm status. People can stay many years and do not make quite big progress, right? So it's super important. Really 90% is like here. Solve that kind of a decision making process. The quicker you can get that decision making, the bigger chance you can become successful. It's really like I can testify that. And also I feel like most people are overthinking, really overthinking. Like you have that battle. That's why people say your biggest enemy is yourself, right? Is you or me. Like the more you think, the longer process you need to make some decision, to make some choice, and the longer time for you to really make some progress, right? Does that make sense? It sounds like a very simple common sense, but most people do not get that, and they will say, "Oh, I should not like rushly like how to say, oh, do not like rush into anything, right?" So they are like using their logical mind, like we have a left and right logical mind to analyze our Chinese people especially love analyzing things. Like we do all this kind of analysis, find all these facts, and if this is reasonable, if that is good, and to verify if this thing is worth our effort, right? I fully understand that kind of cultural background, and but not just the Chinese. I know many people from different background. I just feel like if even though they feel like they have a call, even though they feel like they have a passion to do something, but if they could not pass through this process, this critical decision making process, it may take them forever to really never really get that far, right? So the number one thing today I want to emphasize is really make that decision. When you see some like opportunity, or when you feel that call, make a decision if this is what I want to do. Don't keep hesitating, because like you, after years you're still at the same spot. Like people are going circle, still getting to the original spot but not making any progress. And many people are afraid of making mistakes, right? Or oh, maybe this is the wrong choice, maybe not the right choice, right? The time, the energy, the thinking, all the things you are wasting on it, like if you really put that, like you make that decision, and before I know all the answers, before we get all the certainty, right? If I put more of my efforts into it, and you will see more results than just wasting all the time and energy and to think and to search and to do all this kind of like a verification process. That's actually wasting a lot of energy and time and resources as well. So make that decision if you get a call, and if you want to have a great business, or have like a further develop your entrepreneurship. And this is the today I want to call you is to consider about is the decision time before you can launch, because today we are talking about launch, right? Before you launch anything, first make that choice. Like if this is what I would desire, if you are still not quite sure, think about that. For example, if you now you have five choices, right? Five opportunities, and imagine that in the future, standing in the future point, when you look back to say, oh, if I go this way, right? Choose one, choose each one. You can test from each one and say, if I go this way, when I look back of my life, will I feel regretted, or will I feel satisfied? Will I feel fulfilled? And then through that kind of comparison, because nobody can really say exactly what is happening from the future, right? Nobody is God. Like nobody can fully predict what is happening. So everyone is facing our uncertainty, and that's happening all the time as well. So from that uncertainty, just the best thing you can guess is like put yourself in that future position and imagine if your life leave this path, so this kind of a like efforts and this kind of direction, would you feel more fulfilled? Then compare that, okay? Then choose, standing from the future, choose for yourself now which direction you want to go. Okay, so make the process very quick. And many people will share with you successful people and unsuccessful people. One big difference is successful people make decision quickly, okay? And after they make decision, they will not look back and hesitate and go back and forth, like waste their energy and time. They will just go forward, keep going forward until like they found and verify, oh, if this is the right way or not. And then they may change, detour some, but they're still like in that kind of a rough direction. That means like the big way will not be mistaken, right? So that's why like successful people like always like, even though they take detours, but they are still like moving forward. People say like even though you fall down, right, but it's still like fall forward. So that means like even though sometimes you have all these ups and downs and bumps, and you may have a failures, but you're still like forward, okay, falling forward. That means you accumulate all this kind of success on this direction, roughly like a similar direction, and aligned, the ideal is aligned with what you are called to do, okay? And you will not end bad, because you are accumulating all the efforts, especially people, if you are laser focused, if you further clarify what's your core, what kind of person you want to. This is another exercise, okay? In addition to that, the future imagination, look back. That method I want to teach you. Another one is really uh, the laser focusing way, okay? It's like how to get aligned with your purpose. That's like really write down with your deep reflection. What do you feel like will make you feel successful? What will make you feel fulfilled? Okay, write that down and find that purpose. Even though it's maybe not 100% correct, who knows, right? Only at the end of our life we will know if it's fully correct. But at least you know the direction. What will make you feel fulfilled? Feel like you're valuable, you're contributing, you're helpful, your life is thriving, that kind of direction. Okay, and write that down, and then make all these other choices, all the other choices. Try to align with your core, with your big vision, big dream, as much as possible. Okay, then you do not need to feel like you will make a mistake, because at least you make that a genuine and authentic choice for yourself, and you know that in that direction you will not get disappointed for yourself, right? So that's the number one. Make the decision. That's like the successful people make a quick decision, so they shorten that process, and that will save their time to put more time and energy on the things they need to do and to get closer to what they want to accomplish. But unsuccessful people, they spend so much time back and forth, just like zigzag and zigzag, like how to say that, like just like sawing things. And maybe they make some choice, then they hesitate. Oh, maybe they then find some other thing. Oh, maybe this is not right. So there are so many maybes. And like I mentioned at our beginning, many entrepreneurs waste years of their time is not making any progress. And that's because they've not made a decision. So unsuccessful people could not make decision quickly. They make decision very slowly, but they change their mind quickly. That's very ironically, right? Successful people, once they make a decision, they do not change that often. So because they say this is the right direction, at least like a 80 or 90% right, that's okay, right? Do not need to be perfect 100%. If this is direction compared with other direction is much better, so I go this way, and we will put more efforts into actions than just think about, oh, maybe this is wrong, oh, I need that, I go that, and I will be distracted by all these different kinds of directions and or opportunities. I'm not sure if this is fully aligned with what they truly want to be or who they want to be, right? So this is the first one. Make a decision. That's the first one. And before you launch, okay, and then we talk about what you launch. The second one, very critical, is based on your purpose, based on what you are good at, based on your life experience, choose your niche. Everyone, like especially for a business and entrepreneurship, right? You want to find a niche. That niche sometimes very tricky, right? People say, oh, if you have this gift, you have this expertise, it's easy for you to choose, right? For example, if person learned accounting and a person learned let's say computer science, right? Sounds very easy for this person to make a decision, oh, what kind of jobs they want to find or what kind of a niche business they want to launch, right? But sometimes maybe not necessarily what you learn in the school will be your niche, okay? For example, now we have like a business opportunity, finance business opportunity. Many people, like people we are finding, like people we're recruiting, and people team member and partners who are inviting, do not necessarily have experience or knowledge learned in the finance industry. But we are fine. What we are really looking for is the person itself, the character. If the person has a high integrity, the person want to provide great services to other people, the person has that care, that kind of a compassion to support other people, right? And the person has that spirit, like a life learner spirit, want to learn, has that eager, or in Tony Robbins' way said, has a hunger to learn. That's, and also it's coachable, right? It's a want to learn, and also it's super coachable. This kind of person, basically I would say they can learn anything, because once the right opportunity shows to them, if they catch that opportunity, they will be good for them. Right? So it's not necessary you need to have that kind of prepared skills. So when you think about the niche, do not just limit yourself. Of course, if you have already accumulated some certain skills and knowledges in certain area, you have that advantage if you want, and also if you have a passion in it, you want to do some business, you found. The third one is like you also want, you know, people's problem, very obvious problem, and people are looking for a solution in this market, they would like to pay for it. That means it's also a great niche. Okay, otherwise, if it's a great opportunity, compared with other opportunities now you could find, right? Don't miss this opportunity. Okay, don't hesitate. People say, oh, maybe this is not good enough, so they keep searching, search a big circle over a year. They're still searching. Okay, so that's wasting opportunity. Where you are, like, say, sometimes we search for opportunity, sometimes this opportunity waits it to you when you are ready. Okay, so you want catch the opportunity when it's the right opportunity, or maybe you are not sure, oh, if this is right. But then before you have other right opportunity, just explore it, learn it, and put your efforts into it. And it's just like one of my mentors used to say, I think her name, what's her name? And she said, just pick a horse and ride it. Now you have a bunch of horses, right? And you are not sure which horse is good. Just pick one you like, feel like it's good. Okay, just write it, and then you will find if it's a good fit or not, right? So before you have other opportunities, if you catch some opportunity, just take the ride. And maybe eventually, we find quite some testimonials like this. People are not 100% sure yet, but then they pick that horse and take the ride. Eventually, when they can do better in that area and serve more people and also get better rewards, right? And they feel like, oh, this is my passion, this is my way, right? So you may need that kind of verification. So life has unlimited opportunities. Okay, but the second one is really pick a niche. The niche does not necessarily you are good at it already. Maybe it's a new area. If you have open mind, okay, you want to like maybe take this new area to learn. If that area is really a popular area, you can see people have like needs, people have problems in that area, they really need help, and at the same time you can also get a good reward. And at the same time you could have a great teams or partners work together, so that's a great opportunity as well. It's just try it. Okay, and the other niche, like when I coach people, they could be they're good, like what they're good at. And by the way, and the third one is really like based on the people's experience. For example, recently I helped my daughter launch her project. She's just like a high schooler. And actually, a few years ago, she launched through our Teen CEO program. She launched her program. It's called Goodbye Eczema. This is based on her personal experience. Many of our actually clients from their personal experience and transformation, it's a great opportunity to find a niche as well. And we did not expect such kind of niche at all at the beginning. And my daughter during the pandemic, she got severe eczema, that's a skin condition, like a red, itchy, that's kind of a patch, all these kind of very unbearable conditions, right, from her whole inflammation in the body. And through different kind of doctors, Western, Eastern did not work, right? Medicines, Western, Eastern medicines, even acupuncture did not really work much for her. And eventually thank God, as a coach, I just feel like, why can't we use some more natural way? I just personally believe in natural healing. I just believe in our body is magical. It's really magical. We have a self-healing. If anything is like over-inflammation, right? That means our body could find some way to overcome that kind of inflammation instead of use like outside intervening, right? I do not believe in that. All this kind of medicine, steroid, is stimulate the whole body even further and could bring extra toxin to your body. So I encourage my daughter to cut off all this kind of medicine to use more holistic way, you know, a holistic way to heal herself. And then based on that, now she's almost like a 90 over 95% fully under her control. So she's in much better, healthier and condition, right, and mindset as well. We decided that through my first support, she wants to also lead her project to the next level. She has a Facebook group, Goodbye Eczema, and she has over 400, 460 some people there globally, and she wants to do more contribution in addition to just sharing like some tips, experience, knowledge, and like resources, right? So recently I encouraged her to think about a project we called 7 Day to a Better You Health Habit Challenge, based on her experience, based on the holistic ways we used, right? So we verified as well. And we organized that and turned that into a project she designed. Actually, she's like, as a high schooler, is quite totally astonishing to me. She has such a great marketing kind of skills because she's also learning fine arts. So fine arts is like now her like, let's say like a gift. When she was young, we did not see that, but when she grew up a little bit and practice more, she get more gifts on that part. So it's great. That's helping her marketing and also helping her niche as well. So now she's putting this together, her eczema experience, her holistic healing, and also her fine arts designing things, right, combined together. She designed this project, the 7-day challenge, and we put that she put that into like a poster, designed like a grid chart, like checklist for people's 7-day tracking, and day 1, day 2, day 3 till day 7 challenge every day. I have the guidance, has goals, has the images to guide people. So it's a wonderful project. She actually launched last Monday, the whole 7 days, the whole week. She launched it and finished it, and now it's great. Like now she can just repeat it. You see, once you create something, once you make a decision, create something, and now I get to the point 3. Like in addition to your decision making, in addition to your niche, now it's like how to get it to be evergreen. Okay, seldom people are thinking about the evergreen, right? They are thinking about, oh, once I could launch something, right, I can sell or whatever. They may think like a short term. What we would encourage you to think is like a long-term evergreen mindset. It's like once the thing you launch, first it should be aligned with your purpose, with your core, right, with your vision. Even though my daughter is still young, she's just like 16-year-old high schooler. She does not have very like a clear core or purpose yet, but at least she has some vision and a mission for her project. That's good enough, right? She now is called a Goodbye Eczema as her brand, and she's also like clarifying her vision. She wants to, like, as a teenager, wants to create some like a personal care and personal like a eczema healing kind of a holistic way, resources, both like services and also products in the future, right? So this is like her first entrepreneurship project. We don't know the future yet, but at least so far we can see this is really a great long-term one, right? First is based on her experience, personal verification, right? The process. Also, is based on her strength as well. She knows that she has strengths both like from her personal and her learning. She accumulated more knowledge in this area. Any subject, if you have the enough compassion and passion into it, through they said 10,000 like 1,000 hours, right? People say that 1,000, I forgot, 10,000 hours. You become an expert into it, and through the years of accumulation, she almost like a half expert inside of it. And also she has like the like a designing gift, and now that help her to easier to launch her stuff. But you may say that, oh, I do not I'm not good at designing, but you can hire other people to do. Oh, I do not have much budget and money, or you can use some like a free application like a Canva or PicMonkey, right? Those things can do. The most important thing is make a decision, and then how you overcome any kind of obstacles will be much easier. Believe me, not okay. You do not need to figure out all the hows but once you figure out your direction and make your decision on what you really want to engage in, all the house will shoot up to you step by step. Okay, so the third one, now we're talking about in addition to your niche, right, you want to make something like a really evergreen. And now, for example, her case, 7-day health challenge, right, health habit challenge. This could be implemented again and again, and could be both for her Goodbye Eczema community and also could for other people. So overall, her movement, now we talk about the evergreen movement. This movement is really for health. She really, like, through her personal experience, she loves like nutrition, she loves exercise, she loves like a health related topic. So this is what the direction she found, like she's more like aligned to do it, right? And also through this movement, like for the health habit, so she's not just helping people struggling with eczema. This can help her scale to bigger area of people, like people who has either health issue or like diseases or any kind of a health challenges, or people are just genuinely interested in health topic, right? This can also help them. So that's example. And also for me, for example, my coaching business, I have been coaching like a visionary entrepreneurs, life changers, to step up for their call and stand out as confident expert and thought leader in their ideal niche. And so even though my daughter is not like a really entrepreneur yet, but she, from her project, this is like entrepreneurship project already, okay, for like a high schooler. So like even for a teenager, for a high schooler, could stand out as the leader in the zone they pick, right? You, no matter how old you are, no matter if you're already in entrepreneurship or not. If you make a decision, find your core, find what's your vision, what's your direction, right? And then also choose your niche. You can also like we can help you design your movement. Under that movement, you could have your umbrella, you have your brand, you could have your projects, you have a product and programs. Okay, so we actually teach on Thursday the masterclass how to launch your purposeful, profitable, and impactful online business in 90 days, and at the same time stand out as confident expert and thought leader. So I believe I just really would recommend that you do not miss that class, okay, the master class. So today I want to really encourage you. Have you launched? If you say, oh, maybe yes, double think, first think that if you said yes, you already launched your entrepreneurship, how are you doing? Do you really have that kind of like a momentum every day? Are you still passionate about it? I don't know how long. Maybe like I would encourage you to comment under my video, no matter if you are watching it live or replay. Let me know how long have you been like in the entrepreneurs. How when was your last launch? I would say when was your last launch? What did you launch? And so far, how is it doing? Are you launching something like you've already made a decision and you've already chosen a niche, and also you have already created a movement on it so that you can keep the momentum on every day? Or you're still not quite sure? Through my coaching, I know many people are not quite sure about their niche, and they have a lot of ideas and flying everywhere, but they don't know the best way how to really have that laser focus step by step to launch and make progress, make success, and also at the same time stand out as a leader to attract more of their followers and needs. So that's where we can help you the most. Okay, today it's not a very long video. I just want to laser focus on these three, help you to really number one to make that decision. Okay, to analyze, help you really analyze, but make a quick decision. What is like comparably the best opportunity for you now, and also at the same time aligned with your call, with your vision, with your dreams, what do you want to accomplish and fulfill in your life. Okay, and the second one is really choose that purposeful and profitable niche. The niche will based on your either from your gifts, from your strengths, from your skills, or from your experience, personal experience and transformation. Okay, and another way is like you're passionate about it, and also the market needs it. The market has this problem already and people are seeking for solutions. Maybe there are already some solutions, but not the best. For example, like my daughter's like a goodbye eczema, there are quite some solutions there already. Okay, doctors prescriptions and steroids and all this kind of medicine. Now we have like a biologics kind of a medicine, injection and taking pills, all the solutions, but then they're not ideal. There are many like side effects. That's why we are finding like a new solution, like a holistic way, natural way, almost like spend almost like no money, right? This kind of way. I know pharmaceutical industry will not like it, but we are here for people's best wellness. We are trying to empower people to gain the best way to get the control of their life, of their health, of their freedom. Okay, do not depend on anything that could long term cause them harm, cause them like side effects, and cause them like even some people we saw that get disabled because those existing solutions. So the existing solutions has limit. That's where you want to find your solution, how you can add value, the best value based on your experience, based on your resources, based on your strength. Okay, and that's a niche. The third one is really launch things based on it's like a launch your movement, make it evergreen, so that you know that under this umbrella, under this like movement and brand, you could launch a series of program or product and services, so that in long run you could really serve and scale. Okay, so that's today's three inspirations. I hope you get it from today's topic. Let me know when we are talking about the have you launched, what's your inspiration or what's your thoughts or what's your challenge. Most important is like only when you are clear about your challenge, otherwise you could not make progress, right? So I would encourage you, every one of you, after you watch this video, write down in the comment, tell us what's your current biggest challenge. Okay, either it's mindset, that's totally understandable, but so many people still have like this kind of a self-talk, overthinking, all this kind of like a inner conflicting, right? Could not make a right decision. That's totally understandable. Okay, don't blame yourself. Majority of people, 90% of us, okay, it's just natural. 90% of us will have like negative thinking and repeating yesterday's. Okay, and that's why we need relearn. We need to open our mind and release what's blocking us and relearn what's effective. Okay, so write down your challenges, or if you are not unclear about your niche, we are here to support you to find your best niche. I would call like it's $1 million niche. That niche you can see you can see that direction, that it's like $1 million market. Now you can really benefit people, and people are really looking for that solutions. Okay, it's, you have a weird market already. Okay, or you can call a market with awareness already. They are seeking and would pay for the solution. And the third one is really how you can launch something evergreen and keep optimizing it. For example, my daughter launched hers last week, the project, the habits, and every week he just need to do some here and there, some optimization is great. And me too. For example, my program, my masterclass, right? We every week we just optimize it. It's evergreen, and because if you find the right niche, it's just like once you create it, once you launch it, the next job is just like attract more needs and get it optimized, so it's like a more scalable. And for some of our clients, some of them, for example, they launch their like their language or their speaking programs, or some of them nonprofit services, right? And once we empower them to stand up and stand out as leader, and we empower them, then the how is really show up to them. And initially maybe they're not fully confident about it, and but step by step, once they get that empowered, once we show that the full strengths of them. And by the way, this Thursday we will teach about that seven lab, we call like a seven secret labs, that will help you to really find your seven inner secrets, assets, we call assets, to build up that will help you stand up in your market as the leader. Okay, so that will empower you to become invincible. All right, so we will welcome you. Write down your challenge, and let us help you to help you make your right decision, clarify your niche, and launch your evergreen. Either it's your business or your brand and your product or program, anything you would name it. But the launching is a great momentum to catch. Okay, it's really a great momentum you want to create and to catch that flow. That will help you. Like if every week you could have created such kind of a momentum, that will help your business make big progress every week. And even every day we do that. Every day create something to create that momentum, so that the direction or the niche, the business you choose will make great progress. All right, so we're here to fully support you. Feel free, share your thoughts, inspirations, and your challenge, anything. We love to support you, because your success will really be our honor and our blessing. Okay, thank you, and we will look forward to seeing you on our Thursday masterclass. Okay, I will share that link in a post. We'll see you soon. Take good care. Bye bye.